How many students are actually able to get into their dream college? According to CBS News, a smaller percentage of U.S. students are getting into their preferred schools than ever before, but nearly 26% of the students that are accepted into their top pick choice of schools can't go because they receive no financial aid and the school's costs were way too high.
But the big, steep increases in tuition have really happened in the last decade. Today, the average grad is leaving with $26,000 in student loan debt. Now, if you think about that, that's a pretty big burden to saddle a 21, 22-year-old with before they even get their first quote-unquote real job in the labor market. If you look at who is taking out debt to pay for college and how much they're taking out, low-income students and African Americans are much more likely to take out debt to pay for college and to take out higher amounts.
Imagine you're a high school student. You dream about going to college, you even have your favorite college picked out. But how do you plan to actually be able to afford it? It costs students around $20,000 in-state and $34,000 out-of-state just to go to college. And comparing this to other countries such as China, where their colleges cost about $4,000 to $8,000 in USD, this is only about 23.5% the actual cost of a US college. And these costs don't even include school bills such as room and board and food alone that you will need to pay for as a student.
A high school dropout works as a crew trainer at a McDonald's in Seattle, earning $9.85 an hour, just above the state minimum wage of $9.32.
Students can only work minimum wage jobs, and this is because they're 16, 17, 18, and jobs require much more years of age and experience to actually make a lot more money and to have good hours. And because of this, they're going to not be able to afford college as much as, let's say, other countries that will be able to have free schooling and a lot of other schooling programs to help their students out and even give them a lot more money and help them out even after they're done with school. And if students were actually able to get their college degree, students would actually be able to have very successful jobs and very successful lives out of college. And this is why many colleges actually allow their students to have very good programs for getting into the college and very good grants and low costs on college alone. And the US probably has some of the highest college costs for more of the prestigious schools that help kids out a lot more compared to, let's say, colleges that cost less. Probably won't have the same programs that the prestigious colleges cost, but even then, places like England and Sweden have prestigious colleges, but at the same time, they don't cost nearly as much as Harvard or Stanford, as many other of the colleges in the US. So if the students of the United States were able to actually afford college, go to college, and just maybe get free schooling to help them out with the career they want to be in, we would have a lot more doctors, we would have a lot more lawyers, we would just have so much more people in good jobs and probably people that deserve those jobs rather than a bunch of rich people that are just doing it because they can actually afford it. And because these students can't afford it, we are missing out on so much.